How do you know if your horse is really resilient? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, I'm Dr. Rebecca, and I have been practicing alternative and complementary medicine on horses and humans for over 22 years. And I run the Hale and Hardy Horse Collective, where you actually can figure out the day-to-day steps to take to build resilience in your horse. We're going to look at 6 major questions to ask yourself today about your horse to find out how resilient they are. Number 1 is, how do they handle day to day? Are they the same day in and day out, right? Life is always full of surprises. Maybe there's an illness that goes through the barn. Maybe there's a competition coming up. Maybe the weather's been really drastic. And you want to see, can my horse handle this? Are they the same today as they were yesterday? The second thing you want to look at is what happens if your horse has a hard training session or a hard riding session. Maybe they went to a show, maybe it was an extra long trail ride, maybe it was a really strong training session with your trainer. And how does your horse handle that? Are they able to sort of take that in stride, maybe be tired for a day or something, but it not really to kick them off their game to do something like that? The third thing is, can your horse hold condition pretty well? Meaning, are you constantly fighting because there's something going on? Meaning like they're losing muscle tone for no reason, or they're losing top line, or you're constantly having to adjust their training so that you can kind of keep them on track. The fourth thing we're going to look at is literally how they handle change. What if there is an unexplained change in their diet? Maybe a new person came on the staff at the barn and fed them the wrong hay. Does that send them down a bad path, or are they able to adjust to it quite easily? What about any change in the weather? Say it gets super cold, or it gets super hot, or it gets rainy. Are they able to handle that? If they go off their feed, or they get really stressed, or they start to have some sort of issue, skin issue, hoof issue, personality issue, whatever, with the change, that would be a sign that their resilience is low. The fifth thing we look at is movement. Does their movement change a lot? Meaning, do you have to keep changing the way that you're training them because they keep hitting stumbling blocks? Are you always going back to the same problem over and over and over again and having to overcome it? Those would be 2 really clear signs that the horse was not resilient. And the last one we're going to look at is behavior. So their nervous system regulation. Are they easily get reactive, or are they really shut down? Or do they have issues with maybe getting riled up and not being able to calm back down? All these would point to a lack of resilience in their nervous system. So if you see inconsistencies in any of these areas, you're looking at a horse that's having a hard time adapting. If you want to learn a deeper assessment of your horse resilience and actually learn how to fix it, how to work with your horse so that your horse becomes more resilient over time, come join me in the Hale Hardy Horse Collective.